Hello everyone. In previous video we have discussed Euclid division lemma, Euclid division algorithm and exercise 1.1. Now in this video we will discuss about fundamental theorem of arithmetic and exercise 1.2. Now next topic, the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Every composite number can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. For example, if 24 is given, you can write 24 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, or you can write 3 into 2 into 2 into 2. Here you can see we are using in prime factorization of 24 2 3 times and 1 3 1 time. In both the place you can say here 2 3 time, 1 time 3, here 3 1 time and 2 3 time. We cannot use any other prime number in the factorization of 24. We always write 3 times 2 and 1 time 3 in prime factorization of 24. This property is known as uniqueness property. Okay. Now exercise 1.2, express each number as a product of its prime factor. In first question, first, second, third, fourth, fifth part is given. In this question we will factorize this number. Okay. Now question number 2, find the LCM and SCF of the following pair of integer and verify that LCM into SCF equal to product of two numbers. In third question, find the LCM and SCF of the following integer by applying the prime factorization method. In question number 4, SCF is given 9. You can find LCM of this. Question number 5, check whether 6 to the power n cannot end with the digit 0 for any natural number. Similarly, question number 6, we want to prove two numbers are composite number. These all questions are depend on fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Now I am explaining question this. First question, 140 is given. 140 equal to, you can write 2 into 2 into 5 into 7, or this equal to 2 square into 5 into 7. Similarly, 156, if you factorize 156, you can use 2 into 2 into 3 into 13. Now question number 2. Question is this: find the LCM and SCF of following integer and verify that LCM into SCF equal to product of the two numbers. Here in first part two numbers are given, 26 and 91. 26 equal to, you can write 2 into 13, and 91 equal to, you can write 7 into 13. What is SCF in this? SCF equal to highest common factor. The common factor is what? 13. Here SCF equal to 13, and LCM equal to 2 into 7 into 30. It means 182. If you multiply 26 and 91, it is equal to 2366, and if you multiply SCF 13 and LCM 182, you also get to 2366. So we can say LCM into SCF equal to product of the two numbers. Similarly, in second part also you can do. Now one more question. Question number 5, check whether 6 to the power n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Students, you know what is the prime factorization of 6? Prime factorization of 6 equal to 2 into 3. 6 equal to, we can write 2 into 3. And according to fundamental theorem of arithmetic, prime factorization of any number is unique. Any prime factorization of any composite number is unique. So we cannot use any other number in this. 2 into 3 only. And if any number end with digit 0, it must contain the prime number 5. Prime 5. Okay. Here 6 to the power n equal to, you can write 2 into 3 पे power n, 2 पे power n into 3 पे power n. prime in the factorization of 6 to the power n are what? 2 and 3. For 6 to the power n to end in digit 0, prime factorization of 6 to the power n should contain the prime 5. So therefore there is no natural number n for which 6 to the power n ends with the digit 0. You can see this one, 6 to the power, if for suppose we are taking 6 to the power 2, then we can write 2 into 3 whole to the power 2. If we are taking 6 to the power 3, yes, 6 to the power 6, we can write 2 into 3 to the power 6. In always, in prime factorization of 6, we use 2 and 3 only. We cannot find any other prime number in this. So prime factorization of 6 to the power